What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be playing a Jund Adventures deck. So I did also make an Absent Adventures. We may test that one out at a later date, in the next few days, something like that. Anyway, so we are going to be focusing on Lucky Clover, and then it copying and making all of our other adventure spells awesome. We also have things like Edgewall Innkeeper to give us some more card draw based off of our adventure cards. And we have some Embercleaves to make our creatures swing in for a huge amount because whenever you use Lovestruck Beast plus Lucky Clover, you get a lot of tokens for very cheap, plus things like Foulmire and Edgewall Innkeeper are very cheap themselves. So before we go and hop into this deck tech or deck breakdown, I would like to remind everybody to leave a like down below if you enjoyed the video and a comment in the comment section if you have any suggestions for this video, future videos, or past videos. Furthermore, if you're new here, consider subscribing. It's a great way to support the channel, and it gives you an update every time I put out a video such as this one. Now, if you're looking to support the channel through a monetary means, you can hit the join button down below, and it'll give you a list of perks you can acquire upon joining up. And last but not least, if you're looking to pick up some magic cards while supporting the channel, you can head over to tcgplayer.com and use the promo code the new Dr. Spillikin. Now, hopping right into this deck tech or deck breakdown, we have 4 copies of Foulmire Knight, which is just awesome with Lucky Clover. Pay 3 mana, get to draw 2 cards. Sure, you're losing 2 life, but in my opinion, that's almost always worth it unless it's going to kill you. And then on the flip side of this, for the creature, 1 mana for a 1/1 with Death Touch, which is an excellent defender. Moving us down, also Foulmire and Edgewall, since they are 1/1s, they also allow Lovestruck Beast to attack given that his token somehow dies or whatever. So nice little third sort of effect, not really. It's more of a niche situation where that ends up happening, but it is there nonetheless. We have 4 copies of Edgewall Innkeeper, as I mentioned, for some awesome card draw. 3 copies of Order of Midnight to try and get back some of these creatures when they die, because I'm assuming that our opponent's gonna be playing some form of removal or counterspell or whatever. And if they don't, maybe they just don't have any flyers, and we can fly above them and just throw Embercleave on our Order of Midnight and get in the damage that way. Moving us down, we do have 2 copies of Rimrock Knight. Now this is a very cheap card as it is only a common. However, it's a 2 mana for a 3/1, which sounds kind of meh, but you have to remember we have Embercleave, so say we get this down, throw Embercleave on it, it immediately becomes a 4/2 with double strike, which means it has first strike, and 4 damage on a first striker is fairly decent. Also, the instant adventure, if copied with Lucky Clover, allows us to give a target creature +4/+0, so imagine we have, hell, I don't know, imagine we have literally almost any card down, even Lovestruck. We're swinging in with Lovestruck, and we have the Embercleave on it, so it's a 6/6 with double strike. Well, now we play Rimrock, and it gets copied, right? So it's +4 instead of +2. And then that makes our Lovestruck Beast a 10/10 with double strike and trample, which is crazy, right? Just absolutely crazy the amount of damage you can do with this if it's all set up. And granted, yeah, setup is half the game, but still, it's awesome to think about. So, moving it down, we have 3 copies of Assassin's Trophy for some awesome removal. We have 4 copies of Lucky Clover, which I've already mentioned, but I'll go ahead and read the card for any of those of you who don't know what it does. Whenever you cast an adventure, instant, or sorcery spell, copy it. You may choose new copies for choose new copies. You may choose new targets for the copies. For the copy. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, we have 4 copies of Murderous Rider for some awesome removal. 2 copies of Bonecrusher Giant. Only have 2 copies, otherwise I would probably be playing something like 3 at least, maybe 4. I think it's a fairly good card. And again, you go to copy this with Lucky Clover, you're paying 2 mana to deal 4 damage, which is essentially like having a Lava Cool. Sure, it doesn't exile, but it does deal the 4 damage for 2 mana, which is really nice. And it's at instant speed, which is fantastic. And then Bonecrusher Giant himself is 3 mana for 4/3, already not too bad, especially if you throw Embercleave on it. But then whenever it becomes the target of a spell, which people will want to target it with a spell once it gets Embercleave on it, right? It's going to deal 2 damage to the spell's controller, so you at least get a little bit of something out of losing it. So, awesome card. Absolutely awesome card. Moving us down, we have 3 copies of Lovestruck Beast, which for 1 mana can create a 1/1 or 2 1/1s, given you have Lucky Clover. Again, it's a given situation, or not given. That's just how it goes. Anyways, past that is a 3 mana for a 5/5, which is crazy. And again, you throw Embercleave, it becomes a 6/6 with double strike and trample, which is just crazy. Last but not least, oh no, we have one more after this, sorry. Almost. Embercleave, 6 mana, legendary artifact equipment. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each attacking creature you control, so this is the kind of deck where you're swinging in, right? You're trying to get that damage. This is a flash spell, so you can play it at instant speed. And it reads, whenever Embercleave enters the battlefield, attach it to the target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has double strike and trample. Like I said, awesome card, absolutely love it. Then we have 4 copies of Beanstalk Giant, which is, it's the card that I like to Embercleave the most, right? Because this card can get huge and you Embercleave it, and it's even bigger and it has double strike and all this fantastic stuff. But there's a side huge benefit to this. So, say you have the Lucky Clover down, turn 2, turn 3, you go to play Fertile Footsteps, it's going to copy it, right? But the marvelous thing about this adventure spell is the fact that it doesn't put your lands onto the battlefield tap. So you're paying 3 mana, say you copy it with Lucky Clover, you're getting back 2 mana, so essentially you paid 1 mana to ramp yourself 2 lands. Right? How crazy is that? How absolutely insane is that? And then of course, since you have that 2 extra mana, you can, go on and play a Murderous Rider, so you had 4 mana instead of 3 mana. It's just so good. So I've really been enjoying this deck. As far as competitiveness goes, I'm sorry, I can't speak today. I'm not quite sure it's there, but it can definitely get there with some TLC. So we're gonna go and hop into our matches, though. Nonetheless, whatever. Transition, segue, go. Alter Ego gonna be our first foe for the day. Try and close these curtains because the sun's starting to come up and out, and well, that's just not something we really want to deal with, right? We go first. Okay. Just trying to think about my line of play here, but I think I got it. So we'll see what Alter Ego has in store for us. Y'all ever read someone's name and you're like, oh yeah, you're a control player, or oh yeah, you're an aggro player. Like Alter Ego sounds like a control player. I could be wrong. I could be way out. But sounds like a control player. Comes Witch's Cottage. Doesn't mean I'm right, doesn't mean I'm wrong. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get down to Rimrock Knight. Again, it's a 3/1 for 2 mana. So if your opponent doesn't have anything, like an instant here, it's just solid. It's just straight up solid. Now the big question comes in, well, no. Yeah, I guess it's still there. Do we save the Murderous Rider? Or do we cast the Rimrock and then play the Rimrock, right? I think that's the better play, honestly, with this deck. So you want to go ahead and do this. Sure, we don't have the ability to copy it quite yet, but it means we get to deal 5 damage this turn. We have 6 lined up for next turn, which puts them down to 9. And here's the thing. Here's the reason why we didn't save the mana for the Murderous Rider. You have to weigh whether or not you think they're going to play something worth Murderous Rider, worth killing on like in instant speed. So was this worth killing at instant speed? No. I don't think so. Because we're about to Embercleave, right? Just that easy. So we swing in. You see we have the 4 mana for the Embercleave and then reduced it by 2. And they block with the Midnight Reaper, and then we just Embercleave on the Rimrock Knight that they tried to block. And bada bing, bada boom. You get to destroy their creature, you get to deal damage because it has trample, and your other Rimrock Knight is also swinging in. So they're all the way down to 5. Gotta have a solution this turn. We still have other creatures to play. Say they remove these 2 creatures, we can get them back with Order of Midnight. What can I say? It's a beaut. It's a beauty. Now, clearly they have some line of defense here, otherwise they would just be conceding, so we gotta be a little cautious, What could it be? What could it be? Honestly, a Cry of the Canarium would be devastating, because we wouldn't be able to get it back. Alright, they're just gonna let us go. Well, nothing we play here can attack, so we might as well just swing in, right? Just see what their plan is, so go ahead and go all attack. Just in case they remove one but not the other, all that good shenanigans. They gotta have something, right? Assassin's Trophy, murder. Nothing? Why would they wait until then and then be like, oh, okay, shit, yeah, I don't have anything. Either way, game one being picked up super quick. Like I said, Giant Adventures. It smashes. It smashes so hard. Let's get on into a game two. Naggly Wagger, gonna be our next foe for the day. What a name. What a name. What a hand. What a hand. Definitely gonna mulligan that. This seems okay. Guess we'll get rid of one of the Beanstalk Giants, although I really enjoyed them. Nah, it'll be alright. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and get down our Jungle Hollow. Sure, we missed the turn 1 play with the Lovestruck. That's okay, though. Oh, look at that. What a mirror. What a mirror. Alright, so let's see. Ooh, blue mana. Okay. Lovestruck, green, blue. And they're not playing anything after that. So we do have mana for Murderous Rider or Beanstalk or whatever we may want. We're going to go ahead and... we'll just go ahead and Beanstalk, I think. Puts us to 4. This turn we're at 5. Ooh. Maybe not. Maybe we just Foulmire on their turn. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll see if we can't hit our what's it called before we... Okay, Cure is fine. We'll go ahead and play our Foulmire here. Another Edgewall Innkeeper. Or our first one, rather. I'm sorry, not another. Just the first. Okay, so we can get down Edgewall and Lovestruck and draw a card. That doesn't seem like a bad little deal. So Edgewall, Lovestruck. Another Murderous Rider. That's awesome. I like our hand here. It's honestly really, really good. Now we can swing here, right? Do they defend? They do. Okay, so they have to have another 1/1. Yeah, alright. Fantastic. Okay, so what are we looking for? The thing that copies. Why can I not remember the name of it ever? I can never remember the name of that artifact. Lucky Clover. There it is. Looking for a Lucky Clover. Embercleave. We don't even have any red mana. Actually, if we get a Lucky Clover, ooh, another Embercleave. Glad I hit that scry. My goodness, I'm glad I hit that scry. Okay, so we can actually go ahead and Murderous Rider, kill their Lovestruck, swing in with our 5/5 and our 1/1 at their Cure. They block the 1/1 with... They block the 5/5 with the 1/1. We take out 1 from... What's it called? Yeah. I believe that's the root. Alright. So, we'll tell you what. We'll swing in first. Okay. I wanted to give them a chance, because if they blocked opposite right and decided to trade the 1/1s off of our Lovestruck, then that would have been fine. Still would have killed the Lovestruck, right? Still would have destroyed it, but it means that our 1/1 wouldn't have died, and theirs would have. So, just a little... That's why you play it at instant speed. Sure, it's only through Kefnet. So they're ramping pretty hard. We can play another Murderous Rider. You know, don't put it past me. Assassin's Trophy works just as well. Actually, Assassin's Trophy allows us to play Beanstalk Giant as well, which we need some red mana, right? But I would hate to draw into a Lucky Clover and then have already played our Beanstalk Giant, so we're just gonna play the Foulmire. We'll draw the 1 card. Okay, so there's 1 red mana. I don't have to play near as cautious. So if we play this for 3 and play the Blood Crypt and pay 2, we're fine. Oh wait, whoa, no, we don't even have to pay 2 on the Blood Crypt, right? Because we can just do this. Well, we have to get red mana. That's the kicker there. Okay. Right, right. Now I understand. So we will have to also pay there. And now we can either Murderous Rider or Assassin's Trophy and take out the Kefnet. I'm fine, honestly, with using a Murderous Rider. And now we use these two to take out the Cura.
Don't miss me too much.
Alright, so we're ramped pretty well. We have mana for Embercleave. We have a Lovestruck Beast, which would do excellent with an Embercleave. If we can draw into a Rimrock Knight, or Rimrock Knight, what is it? Rimrock? Something like that. Honestly, that would be fantastic. Bonecrusher Giant. What is this? Can't attack? Yeah, so it can still block. Am I right? That costs all of our mana. So I think we just Assassin's Trophy. Do we go for the kill here? I don't think so. But we can also Embercleave. Is this instant? It is instant. So if we Embercleave, that'll deal 2 to Lovestruck, and then Bonecrusher. Oh, no, we can't Embercleave and Bonecrusher because we don't have the mana. Okay, so tell you what, fuck it. We're just gonna murder that. Or Assassin's Trophy, rather. Not murder it. If we could have played these two, I probably would have went with that combo instead, but, you know, it is what it is. So I think we swing in like this. They block the Foulmire. 4. Could have swung with everything. They would have put it on Edgewall. Then 3, still had 2 mana. Played, killed. We might have messed up there. That's okay. This is the most damage. The other play would have been the best way to keep our creatures alive, right? But again, we have the Edgewall being the 1/1 for the Lovestruck since we already lost our 1/1 token. So it is that niche situation that I was talking about in the deck tech where it's like this Edgewall is actually serving us twofold, right? Good game. Good game. Time wipe to bury.
I know
Bounce.
responsibility.
What do you bounce? Lovestruck? You bounce Lovestruck, right? You definitely don't bounce the Embercleave. You definitely don't bounce the Embercleave.
Here we go.
Why would you bounce the Embercleave over the Lovestruck Beast? I'm not understanding this here, right? Because we can just play Embercleave right back down. I'm really... I'm missing something here. They had that. They 1000% had that. And then they just concede. I'm sorry, I'm so confused. Now, granted, they may have died the next turn, and maybe that's why they just went ahead and did what they did, but that's certainly not the play that they should have done. But yeah, anyways, game 2 being picked up. Like I said, Giant Adventures crushing it. On to a game 3. Alrighty, here we are in a game 3 up against, what is that, a spoon? Or a... I'm not quite sure. Sure. Temple of Malady to start things out. Do we want another land? No. No, I don't think so. I may end up regretting that, but scrying is all about anytime you get, you know, scry, surveil, any of that. It's more than just looking at it and saying, hey, you know, will that be good? Because, well, it's in your deck, so it should be good every time, right? You shouldn't look at a card and be like, oh no, that's absolute trash, unless, you know, absolutely doesn't fit the situation. So, like, you're never gonna look at a card and be like, it's a matter of, do you need it in that instant? You know, given the hand, the way you're trying to play, all that good stuff. Is it needed? So here, I think we just go here. and pay 2 here, and go ahead and get down the Order of Midnight. Sure, we could have returned the other Edgewall Innkeeper, but I just want to get the card draw. I'm trying to get out a little bit ahead since we do have the Embercleave, and if we can get enough creatures down and attacking, we can get it up early before this Esper deck really gets a chance to control us, right? Because we know that's where this is headed. Oath of Kaya on the Edgewall Innkeeper. Okay. It's to be expected. This might be a dance of the man's deck. Okay. Lucky Clover is pretty good here. At least allows us to get down a couple creatures. Now we also have to be careful about board wipe, right? It's Esper. They have board wipes out the wazoo in this deck. Guarantee it. I guarantee it. Maybe we should have returned the Edgewall Innkeeper instead of playing the Order of Midnight and trying to get the card draw. I don't know. But now that we do have the Lucky Clover, we can go ahead and play the Beanstalk Giant for its Sorcery Adventure and copy it. Alright, so we have the 2 red mana, we have the 2 black mana. I think some more green wouldn't be bad for sure. And I don't believe we're going to be able to cast anything unless we get down Foulmire Knight, which I don't think we want to rush that, so... we'll get down some more red, actually, because we had that instance where we couldn't play the Rimrock and the Embercleave in the same turn. I'd rather not run into an awesome play and not be able to play it simply because I don't have the correct mana for it, right? Alright, so... do still have the Foulmire Knight to draw some more cards. Oh. Well, haha, we have 2 copies of Embercleave. Thought he erased that, bitch. You know what we need to do? We need to get Embercleave down now. Like, 100% now. Before they thought erasure us, before they get down any more blue mana to have counter spells up and ready for it. We gotta get it down. So, how do we do this? What is the most efficient way for us to get down Embercleave? If we swing in with 2, that makes the cost reduced to 4. We can't swing in with any more than 2. Alright, yeah. You know, fuck it. I do not want it to get thought erased. I don't want it to get countered. I want it to be on the board. I don't care if it has to equip to a 1/1. This may be the wrong play. We'll see in the future, though. Right? Magic is... How do I say this and it not sound just ridiculous? Magic is all about weighing your probabilities of events, right? Do I think that this is more worth the play or getting down more creatures and potentially getting board wiped? That's just a question you gotta ask yourself. Duress? Yeah, see, that Duress would have hit our Embercleave, right? That's why I said I wanted to get it down. I want to get it down before they can Duress it or thought erasure it or whatever their fucking plan is, right? Alright, so if we play this, we still have the mana for Foulmire. Seems good, seems fine, and we can actually go ahead and play Foulmire at sorcery speed because we're not tricking them that it's a Murderous Rider or any of that kind of stuff. So, Edgewall Innkeeper and Order of Midnight. You know what? Maybe we should have waited on the Foulmire to the end of their turn to make sure they didn't draw into a Thought Erasure or Duress. But we drew both creatures, so you know it turned out fine. But for future reference, that would be why I would want to wait for their turn to Foulmire. So yeah. Although suppose you're taking that risk, right? Whenever they go to look at your hand, if they have the Thought Erasure or whatever. Oh, okay, they just surrender. Awesome. Being able to beat a control player feels so good. These games today felt fucking fantastic. Oh my goodness, they felt great. Now, I am running late today, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and cut the video here. I hope y'all enjoyed though. This deck, I want to hear y'all's suggestions. Honestly, I'm super pumped to hear what y'all have to say about this deck. So that's going to do it for today. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below. And as always, I'll see you either later tonight or tomorrow. Peace.